When was the last time a locked door changed the way you saw your family forever? Growing up, our basement door was always locked. My parents said it was because of dangerous old wiring. For 12 years, I believed them without question. It became this mysterious off-limits zone in our perfectly normal suburban home. Anytime I brought it up, Mom would awkwardly change the subject, and Dad would just shake his head and say, "Unsafe for kids." I figured they were just being overprotective, like most parents. But then, when I was 17, they left for my aunt's wedding while I stayed back for a track meet. I was digging around for the spare garage door opener when I noticed something odd. Right above the basement doorframe was a small brass key, tucked just out of sight. I stared at it for a long second before grabbing it. Heart pounding, I slid it into the lock, half expecting to find cobwebs and broken floorboards. Instead, it was beautiful. Not creepy or unfinished like they'd said. Just a cozy basement space. A couch, old TV, mini fridge stocked with my dad's beer, even family photos and board games. It looked like a hangout spot frozen in time. But the real curiosity was a closet in the back, sealed tight with a padlock. Curiosity got the better of me. I watched some lock-picking videos on YouTube, and after a lot of frustration, finally got it open. Inside, presents, hundreds of them. Neatly wrapped, organized by holiday and year. Every single Christmas or birthday gift I'd received from Santa or supposedly got from relatives. They were all stored here first. Even gifts for my 18th birthday, months away, were waiting, labeled, and ready. That's when it hit me. My parents had been secretly planning and preserving these special moments for years, and they did it in a locked basement closet. I didn't tell them I found it. It became my little secret. Whenever they left town, I'd sneak down to that basement, watch old VHS tapes, read the cards attached to the future gifts. Sometimes I cried just thinking about how much effort and love went into it all. Fast forward 20 years. I'm married now. My wife Emily and I have a daughter, Lily, who's 5. Just as we were house hunting, my parents decided to move to Florida and offered us a deal on my childhood home. We took it in a heartbeat. During renovations, our contractor asked me to come down to the basement. There's supposed to be 8 more feet behind this wall, he said, confused. We tore it open. Behind that closet? A room I never even knew existed. It was like a museum of my childhood. Framed kindergarten finger paintings, report cards and crafts preserved in protective sleeves, handmade ornaments, birthday cards, drawings, even shoeboxes labeled by year, filled with movie tickets, tooth fairy notes, and little keepsakes. One wall had a growth chart tracking my height since I was 2. Another was filled with photo albums, me riding a bike, sleeping on the couch, laughing over cereal. I called my mom that night. She chuckled and said, "We figured you knew. That's why we kept it locked when you were little." Because of the dangerous wiring? I asked, laughing. "No, honey," she said softly. "We just didn't want you to see how ridiculously sentimental we were about every little piece of you. Your dad especially. That tough guy? He's the one who insisted we use archival storage boxes. We were embarrassed. We thought you'd roll your eyes." I didn't. I cried. And now, as we turn that space into a playroom for Lily, I've started my own hidden collection. I keep her drawings, her birthday cards, her first scribbles. Someday, maybe she'll find it too. And maybe then, she'll understand the kind of love that hides behind locked doors.